Hello, bonjour. Welcome to our fifth grade introduction to French and our exploratory class. Ideally, I would have loved to have been with you guys in our classroom and be able to explore France, the French language, French speaking countries, but explore it in a different way than we're going to do here at home. We're still going to get a starting point for you and just a little introduction, a little taste so you can get an idea of what the language sounds like, some of the vocab. We're going to learn a little bit about the culture and just a few things. We're going to have 6 weeks of just some time that we're going to be doing some French things, okay? So don't be worried, don't be scared. I know some people get nervous when it's a foreign language, especially in fifth grade, but we're in this together. If you have any questions at any time with anything, please let me know. You can email me. You can also go ahead and message me on our Google Classroom. So let me talk to you about that real quick. So we do have 3 goals for our class this week, and I'm going to try each week. We'll have usually an assignment, but this week I also have some goals because I need to make sure we're all set up and ready to learn. So you probably have a Google Classroom for your other classes in fifth grade. I need you to sign up for our French Google Classroom. So when you're in your Google Classroom, you're going to go to add a class, and when you add a class, they're going to ask for a code. So our code is 6RWGIIG. Okay, so that is our Google Classroom code. So 6RWGIIG. So that'll be your first goal. That's what I want you to do very first thing so that you can actually access our assignment for this week. So I have 2 other things that I have as our goals this week. I want you guys to learn a little bit about me. You can see me. This is me. Some of you have already seen me in the fifth grade hallway. Some of you have already had conversations with probably in the fifth grade hallway. You've seen me around the building quite a bit, I'm sure. But I want you to know a little bit about me, and then I definitely want to know a bit about you. Okay, so I want to know a little bit about your background as far as any other foreign languages and things like that. So let me show you what I mean. So when you sign up to our Google Classroom, again, 6RWGIIG, you are going to go, and when you sign up, it's going to look, like this. Okay, it'll say fifth grade French exploratory, 6th marking period. This is our last marking period, so that's why it says 6. Doesn't mean 6th grade. It's just there's 6 marking periods in our school year. Okay, again, this is our code, 6RWGIIG. All right, that's how we get into this page that I'm in right now. And when you're on here, you're going to see a couple of things. The very first thing, it kind of goes at the bottom, but it says that you found us. Now go to our classwork tab to find this week's assignment. All right, so the classwork tab is at the very top. So the stream is where I put basically an announcement. I'll put an announcement in a video there every Friday. And then you're going to want to click where it says classwork. This is how you're going to see your assignments that you have. Okay, so the assignment that we have this week, again, I want to learn a little bit about you, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. So you're just going to be clicking onto this Google document. So it's highlighted. I'm going to click on it. And I have created it so that when you click on it, this is my original one, but yours will be a copy of this one. And it'll have your name, I think, hyphenated up top here, if I remember correctly. So you don't worry, you're going to type on this. It's not like you're going to be typing over anyone else's answers. You each have your own document. So you're just going to read through this, a little bit about me. I'm not going to read it word for word, but I will summarize a little bit. So I'm Madame Class. I have been teaching at Riverside this is my 19th year. I taught French for about 10. I taught math for about 7, I guess. And then I'm back to French for the past 2 years. So just a little bit about me. I do have background in French and in math. French is my passion. I love math, but I love seeing the excitement of teaching French to new students. So that's part of the reason why I'm back into French. I do have a husband. I got 3 kiddos. 2 of them are middle schoolers. I got an 8th grader. I have a 6th grader and a 3rd grader. They don't go to Riverside. But if you're at Hype, you might have seen us around playing basketball and stuff. We get out again with sports quite a bit. I love to travel. I'm a little disappointed. A bunch of our travel plans for the summer are now all canceled, but we're gonna make the best of it where we're at. But my favorite place to travel, of course, is Paris. Last summer, I had a fun opportunity to go to Maui, and that's a pretty close second. They're very different types of trips. One's a big city, one's tropical, so they're a little different types of vacations, but I like both of those types of vacations. I like big cities, I like tropical relaxing, all of those things. I love swimming. Some of you were in my intramural swim team at Riverside. I've been a swimmer and a swim coach my whole life, so swimming is a very important thing to me. Also, baseball and football are very important to me. My kids all play sports. I love watching them play baseball and football. My husband's also a coach, so we are always watching games, whether they're my kids' games or his games. So we're quite busy at the different fields and on the courts. All right. So that's just a little bit about me. There's a ton about me. And some of you have had little conversations with in the hallway. You probably know way more than that about me. But let me find out about you. So all you're going to do is you're going to just click on the document and then you get to type in your name. Okay. So you're going to write all your answers right onto here. You don't need to worry about doing a line sheet of paper or anything like that. Just write them right into here. I do want to know, who is your social studies teacher? Oh, it says Madame Claus because I'm on a different document. Okay, so who is your social studies teacher? This just helps me to find out what 5th grade class you're in. And sometimes I need to ask advice from your teachers that have had you and known you for a little bit longer than I have. So that just helps me figure out which 5th grade team you're on. So I just need to know who your social studies teacher is. And then I want to know if you speak any other languages besides English, and what are they? Maybe you don't speak any other languages, and that is completely fine. Okay, that is completely normal. Also, if this is your first time having a foreign language class, that is totally fine. So you're either going to write, if you speak another language, what it is, or you're just going to write no other languages, and that's completely fine. I was probably about your age when I first started learning French. So it's completely fine. Please don't be overwhelmed by that. All right. I'm curious, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why? Again, you're just going to click on here and you're going to tell me where you'd like to go. Tell me why you'd like to go there. And if you're not sure where you'd like to go ahead and research a little bit. Try to figure out, okay, if I could plan a vacation, where would I go? Okay, we all kind of want to escape a little bit. We're not going anywhere tomorrow, obviously, but something to look forward to in the future. Okay, and maybe it's your future adult self, and maybe it's not even the future next year, but where would be a place that you just thought would be a really neat place to go? Why would it be a cool place for you to go? And then I want to know, what do you do in your free time? What do you like to do when you're not at school, or maybe when you're not at home? Maybe something you like to do in your free time is something you haven't had a chance to do because we have been at home. Tell me what you usually would like to do in your free time. Or if you could do something in your free time, what would it be? Or maybe something that you like to do in your free time is something you could do here at home. Okay, and tell me what that is. Just want to know a little bit about you. What you're going to do is, when you're done with all of this, so again, that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty quick this week. When you're done with that, you're going to be going back to, now yours is going to look a little different. This is my teacher view of it. But when you go back to your classwork and you've typed in your answers, on the right-hand side, I know it doesn't show up on this one, but on the right-hand side, it'll say turn in. And that just is you turning in your Google document. And that way I'll be able to check your answers, learn a little bit about you from that page. Okay, again, there's no right or wrong answers, but you do need to fill out that Google document. Please do not just submit it without typing anything onto it. Okay, I need to have some information about you. All right, that is about it, I think. So again, if you have any questions, please ask. That's what I'm here for. Again, I'll post a video every Friday, but I do check my email all the other days as well. So I don't just come on here on Fridays. So I will be on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, checking my email, checking for whatever questions you guys have. So have a good day. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Au revoir.